look for... Warning.
Queen, you mean...
Glenn Richhill wanted to dissuade his daughter from trying to hunt down Queen Palandir. He was well aware of the Queen's horror, given that he died after losing his leg to her. Having witnessed the aftermath of Queen Palandir's work in person, you could understand why he was so worried about his daughter that he was unable to leave this world.
Get over here. Hurry it up.
Prepare more potions to...
I got iron. Did you go? Oh, I don't think there's anything more we need to discuss for now.
Maybe you can fly.
The investigation team stumbled across Queen Palandir during their survey, leading her to launch a fierce attack. If it had not been for the wizard Josephine Craft, They might have failed to escape. You then sought out Marcia Richhill, Glenn's daughter and Sandworm raid group captain. You tried to persuade her to cease her plan to defeat Queen Belandia. However, she did not relent. When Glenn realized that he couldn't stop his daughter, he decided to help her. He recalled the trap Marcia had prepared and thought that if he could lure Queen Belandia there, his daughter could achieve her goal without being in danger. Perhaps the wizard Josephine can find a way to help Marcia.
If that it's Queen, let's try first.
Josephine recalled some passages in Clay's book and found a way to lure Queen Belandia. She also informed you that the source of Queen Belandia's power was something known as a star fragment. Those star fragments contain pure power. Someone created a monster called Queen Belandia out of evil intent. Decided to use Queen Belandia's attraction to powerful mana to lure her in. Now, in order to create artificially powerful mana, we need to create a lure using Armadillo's sharp scales.
You can find bristled.
You can get a glimpse of Clay's interest in the various monsters and poisons of Silesium through his books. These books contain interesting information, such as the fact that the mighty Queen Belandia was originally a small sandworm, and that sandworm poison sacs have the rare ability to detect another being's mana.
This is a your look good. Go. Now, what I... Wow! I didn't expect to discover this precious thing. The shell is very fragile. Try not to damage it. What the? Help me! Help!
The potent sandworm poison sac is also used as a raw material for mana production. It is particularly suitable for a mana amplifier to lure Queen Balandia, because it can be used to freely adjust the emitted level of mana based on external conditions. The first attempt to build the device for luring Queen Balandia ended in failure. Since common elemental fusion stones often contain impurities, they cannot be used to contain delicate and complex schema, like the magic schema for attracting monsters. Josephine explained that making a pure elemental fusion stone will make up for this error. Purified water used to draw a magic schema is essential to making a pure elemental fusion stone. This is because low water purity can lead to errors in the schema. In the desert where water is scarce, cactus water can be used as a viable substitute. It is important to consider not only the size of the sand particles used for the pure elemental fusion stone, but also whether they contain their own impurities. Moonlit sand crystals can be ground to very fine particles, and are the purest of their kind.
I've been waiting this hit after now. Like Queen
Having finished crafting the pure elemental fusion stone, the device for luring Queen Balandia was complete. After installing the device, you press the button of the remote control to amplify the mana emitted and attract Queen Balandia. The remote control must be operated at a minimum safe distance from the device.
what brings we can most if you ever read the
Upon learning about the luring device, Marcia wanted to catch Queen Belandir immediately. However, in order to do so, a full-scale offensive involving the entire Sandstorm raid force is needed, and most of the troops are already active in the Sandstorm hatchery. Marcia's troops need help to finish the job and return quickly. The Sandworm Raid Group regularly carries out operations to reduce the sandworm population. Once these begin, all but essential members of the squad remain in the sandworm hatchery and only return when the mission is complete. The best and only way to get the squad members to come back is to help them complete their operation quickly.
I've been by. Okay.
Marcia and her group had already set up a trap in the hopes of catching Queen Balandia. Unfortunately, it had proved useless, with the Queen never showing up at it. With the new luring device, however, she could be attracted to the trap and captured as planned. The place Marcia mentioned was filled with bombs and gunpowder chests, all meant to kill Queen Balandia. Even the fearsome beast would struggle to survive if caught there during the blast. The luring device was installed in a chest, placed in the center of the trap.
You're back if we
After Marcia pressed the button on the remote switch, Queen Balandia charged. Her fierce attack was cut short when she stopped and Marcia succeeded in critically injuring Queen Balandia. The picture that Marcia asked you to deliver to her brother was a sign of her deep and aching longing for her family. A stone engraved with the names of all those killed by Queen Balandia rests on one side of the camp. This memorial only honors the officially identified victims, so it is impossible to guess. Humans only defeated Queen Balandia once in the past. Among those she devoured that day was Rowan, who possessed the power of a star fragment. Rowan transformed into an ethereal violet phoenix and burst through her tough carapace. This was the first time Queen Balandia experienced such pain, and she fled in surprise.
you. It's not.
The Richhill siblings had been estranged since falling out over the question of whether or not to leave their home.